All right, we have a chat that we had our our audio not working now. I hope that you can hear me well. Well, good morning, good evening, good night. Every time that you're watching us, my name is Abdul Qayyumi, and I'm grateful to be here with you today. I'm someone who believes that ordinary people can be given and can given they're given the right system, the right support, and the right mindset, they can create extraordinary results. And from that, exactly why I'm here to share similar matter with you. I come from a background of problem solving and leading teams and helping people building systems and actually work on them so that then in real life they gain results. And when I discovered the business model that was ethical, scalable, and designed to help everyday people win, I knew I couldn't keep it to myself. Tonight is not about me. It's about you. It's about your goals, your future, your freedom, your sustainability. And if you're ready to take control of your life, you're in the right place tonight or today, this evening, in our area. So while we are doing what with everyone, I'm gonna share my screen. It looks like the screen also went away with the with what we were doing. No problem. Let me see if I can share my screen here with you. Here we go. Hopefully now this is audible. So we have been going throughout this time and there is no sound. Wow. Okay, so um, what we can do is okay. All right, we're 13 slides. You have not lost much of it, but it's okay. We can move forward and let's see if we can recompensate what we have lost. All right. So we create a small business. If you've seen the slides, you will catch on. I know that you didn't hear me, but you you might have seen the slides. All right. Now, you generate a small business that has the needs of your home and the needs of the society around you. That becomes a small business. Now, that small business will not run until what you do, until you perfect the system. You have to have a system which will be able to give you a prototype. So that prototype is actually what we are talking about. So that prototype has to have two things. It should have the ability to scale, and it should have the ability to duplicate. So scalability in two terms. One is generating higher customers or higher volume of customers, and the other side duplicating to become the two businesses, three businesses, four and five, and whatever you want to accomplish based on your desires. Now, once you have that type of business, what you do is develop it further. So you do the same thing that the bigger businesses do. You generate the second one, third one, fourth one, and you generate a network of businesses. Now, the beauty in these type of businesses is you're not responsible for all of them. So what does that mean is somebody else is responsible to run that new business, just like any franchise business that you can count on the franchisee who's generating that business, who's taking responsibility for that business. They will run the business while you have a percentage of that business, because you did what you needed to do and perfected the system and created a prototype and are giving it to somebody else and also helping them down the road to make it successful. So once they become successful, that business becomes successful, or those businesses become successful, it trickles down to you and you become successful as well. That is what we are talking about. That is where you generate an asset. Now you're not giving your household expenses to somebody else, but your business and business owners that are there. So you generated a big network. Now this circle feeds you and your goals and your businesses, and everything comes back to you when you're spending anything in the business or in your household expenses. That is what we are talking about. So my goal in this web class today is to tell you that there's the only way you can be financially stable is through rerouting your own buying power. Currently, you're giving it to somebody else. So if you reroute your own buying power, you'll be able to, be stable financially. That's a big claim to make. That is my goal by the end of the presentation. And the only way to do this is to use the QX hybrid system that we have created for you, and all sides are taken care of for you. So with that goal, let's move forward. All right, what commitment do I want from you? Okay, you're committing that as soon as you know that the business is the key, this business QX is the key to buying back your life and gaining control over it, right? Your time, you will go all in. Say, as soon as I know that this business is the key to buying my life back and gain control over it, I will go all in. Okay, there you go. Now, going into business alone is is possible, but very seldom your business will become successful. That's why the network around you is very important. this is the network around me. When I started, was the network around me, and it has expanded. And today, this is where the whole network of businesses that we have created and we are a part of, so that then we can generate. You can see me there with my family. That is what we want exactly for you. A long time ago, I've gone through multiple phases in life, but in one of my offices, just in front of me, there was a big board, notice board, and somebody had pasted a very nice quote. And here I have the translation of that for you. A person with vision is never lost behind hills. When I used to see that, and I was in the center of Kabul, and I said, I would think about myself. I am originally from the far northern side, and I'll think about myself. How did I accomplish it? And I would thank God for whatever He had given me the ability to do it. Of course, without God, nothing is possible. With God, everything is possible. So now, coming from there to here to the United States with no asset, no network, not knowing anybody, of course, you don't have anything to show. 12 years of work, 12 to 15 years of work, while no asset, nothing to show for. This got us thinking, that we have to do something about it. So let's move forward. I will give you the story later. In one of our classes, when you're integrating into the society of United States, the center was called Center for New Americans. So it was an adult center. And my question for the class title was success. And what is success for the trainer? And then she said, being independent and depending on yourself and not being burdened on others. I'm sure she meant on the government, but I started thinking. I said, well, I must create another success definition for myself, because this definition doesn't fit me. I was self-sustainable, wasn't depending on anybody, running a 156 bed hospital. I have done all sorts of good things in my life. So I came here just to not depend on somebody else. That is not the success, definition for me. I might have to create something new. So if that is not the success definition for you, you're in the right place. Okay, you're in the right place. So what we did was we established 4 businesses. In the first year that we started, we knew that business is everything here in the United States and anywhere in the world. That is what will give you the benefit that multiple fold once you establish such a thing and establish the systems. But did not realize that 95% of the startups fail within 5 years here in the United States. And that shocked us at the end of the 1.5 year that we worked in 4 businesses. Very tiring, of course, but that that was a good lesson to learn. That working alone and 4 businesses, it's starting to fail. Now, once I saw the business, I was thinking to myself, okay, is that really it? I already explained it to you that you can use your expenses in order to generate a business and also run it on the same expenses. And when this business system was introduced to us, that was my question. That's it. My mentor asked me back then, so he said, do you know people? I said, a lot. He said, do people ask you for things that they need a solution for? I said, all the time. He said, well, do you have expenses? I said, yes. You don't have expenses. We are 3, family of 3. Of course, we have expenses. Say, okay, well, let's put them together and make it a business. Say, that's it? Yes, that's it. Exactly for you too. Then we started a business, that business. And so the idea was very simple. Reroute your own buying power from other locations and put it in your own business, and that business will generate income. And while you're doing that, Yeah, while you're doing that, you also help other businesses to generate income. So your income do not depend on one business while you're helping other businesses generate income. That income also, a part of it will come to you. And if one of them is not doing, or 10 of them is not doing, 100 others are actually generating income. So that way you're helping people generate income for themselves and generate income for you. So that is what got our attention. And when they said, okay, are you ready to start, I was hesitating. While I knew it's very, very fruitful, of course, it makes sense. I'm paying somebody else now. There's an opportunity for me to pay myself. Why should I do it, right? It's easy. You have to. So my wife said, what is stopping you? So now you're in a business meeting, and we are talking in our own language. And my wife told me, why don't you start? I said, well, I don't have money. And she took her she took her card and told me, here's money. Actually, that was my excuse, but she blew it away immediately. So we started business. Now she's my president and the CEO of the business, and we are running with multiple businesses to help other people and to help not only nationally but internationally. So that was what we created. Now the growth happened when businesses started. We started sales. We started, generating income. We started helping other people, and in that time, when we progressed in the business for a year or two, and then what happened was COVID hit. In the COVID, then we said, okay, we can reach through online systems. We started very simple Zoom online. Of course, up until then, Zoom wasn't something, but we started using that system, and sometimes Skype, and sometimes Zoom, sometimes Skype. And we reached to a point where we established businesses in Europe while sitting here at home in Minnesota. We established businesses in our first business was in Sweden, Stockholm, and then it started there, grew, and then it expanded to Austria, it expanded to then Belgium, and then Germany, and all businesses everywhere. So we said, okay, if sitting here using this very simple system, we can generate income, we can generate businesses in other places, and successfully help them become business partners and become business owners and profit for their family. um, how about make it a system? Because we grew, of course. When growth happens, a certain age, a certain time, then it slows down, and it stops somewhere, and then it slows down, and you work on it, and you work on it. And finally we realized, no, we need a system. It can't be run like that. We really needed a system. So that is where the evolution happened. After 8 years of work, before COVID and after COVID, we discovered this the hard way. Who wants it the easy way? And today you will get it the easy way, right? So then the breakthrough happened. We established QX. We put together tools and platforms, and mentorship platform that was already there. We recalibrated it with the hybrid sales and marketing system. We got ideas from people who were stuck 27 years and had the cap of 3 million, and then they moved on using the systems, the system that now currently we are using, those systems, and in 6 years they made it to 700 million. That was an inspiring story, and that was an inspiring matter for me in when I visited Miami, and established, became a part of a system, and became a part of trainings that were given. I realized that we can make it happen. So we put together all this together and created a system that we call it now Quantum X QX. Okay, when you start a business, or when you start anything, for a matter of fact, there are fear of unknown. What will happen next? If I start something, what will happen next? Um, if I tell you seriously, nothing. Whatever you do will generate, results. If you do it, it will generate a result. If you don't do it, it will not generate a result. And the question comes to your mind: is it the right vehicle? Well, what are you currently doing that you have that vehicle? Assess it against what we have. So once we go through the whole presentation, you'll see this is the right vehicle. This is the only vehicle that will not get you in trouble, that will not get you in debt, that will not get you your savings drained. This is the vehicle. Do I have the right expertise? You might ask yourself. Well, you don't need any expertise. You need a mindset and a system that is calculated every bit of it, so that then you can put effort in those areas and move forward. All right. And then the mentorship program will help you run that. Okay, capital requirements are one of the biggest barriers for people to move forward from a small business to bigger business. As we explained here, capital is to the lowest. To the lowest. I'm telling you that there is no capital involved. That would be wrong. There is capital involved, but to the lowest amount. And people, there is fear that do I have support when I start something or this business? Well, you do. We do have support. Not only support, we will give you everything that we have got, so that then you can benefit from what we have benefited. Starting a business, those were the things that might probably have stopped you. And we went through all of them. And the hard way of doing business is starting a business or going to people and other door-to-door situations, taking your products, whatever you have, or going to different business-to-business scenarios, and with trial and error, you learn a lot, of course. But what it takes you is a lot of time, and fail each time, and not understanding why did you fail. Right? That is the hard way of doing business, which we did for 8+ years. And now what we have is so extraordinary that you will be blown away. I'm going to start and run the business for you in 20 minutes. That's it. In simple 20 minutes, you can start your business and run it and start being profitable immediately. All right. We will cover 3 secrets of creating multiple sources. Secret number 1, rerouting expenses. How to turn everyday expenses into income streams. Secret number 2, loyal customers. The second thing you do first after starting your business, you need customers. So how to effortlessly attract loyal customers that are not one time but multiple time buyers. Every month they buy from you. Secret number 3 is sustainable business. Once you have the prototype of secret number 1 and 2, you rerouted your business, your expenses, you created or you generated loyal customers. Now, how to make it sustainable and expand it? How to create a legacy business that lasts for generations? That is the whole deal today. We'll go through rerouting expenses and how to turn everyday expense into multiple streams. Now, let me tell you my story from South Dakota. I ended up being in South Dakota in 2016, and this business was introduced to me. And after a year and a half struggling with 4 businesses, just I said, that was the idea that how much busy you are, that much money you will make. But that wasn't true. You have to focus your efforts. So once I was asked, think about it, right? Your groceries, your stuff that on a daily basis you're buying, right? Supplements that you're buying for family, for yourself, of course, to keep healthy. Things that you buy on a daily basis for cleaning, home, and all those matters. Think about all those things. If you can reroute them rather than paying somebody else, yeah, which you are, and the whole society is paying somebody else, so that they can generate income for them, and that I become their asset, and they generate income. There's a book written on such matter. It's called Household Gold. If you read that, it says, you own your home, but do you own the gold inside the home? That household expense is actually a gold. On an average, a couple of years ago, average family here in the United States would spend 37,000 to about 40 some thousand dollars every year on household expenses. That is the power that you have got. You can reroute that buying power into your own business. When I understood that, that was common sense. Said, okay, now in sharing the business and in talking about business, when I was talking about the business to somebody else, what I have, because I'm excited and I want to share it, exactly same thing today. I'm sharing the business to you so that you understand there is a possibility that you, as a general public, ordinary person, can generate income while not spending too much, right? Without time, effort, and a lot of money. So I'm asking this individual, how many years I've been to the United States? And they say 18 years. Okay, that's perfect. 18 years. Uh, did you have expenses when you came? He said, yeah. Do you have expenses now? Oh, he said, yeah, I have 6 children and expenses have skyrocketed. I said, okay, if I show you a way that you can reroute your business, your buying power that you're giving somebody else, to your own business and generate income out of it, and also make it a business that you can resell what you're using. So, oh well, these companies will make the profit out of us anyway. Said, yeah, that you have been 18 years, you have spent money, right? And other people are making money. The only problem is you're not making money out of it. Now, if I show you something that you can generate income while others are generating income anyway, so they will generate income what they would generate, but you will generate, the scenario is for you. You will generate income for yourself and for your family. You say, oh my. So these are the things that you will hear when business partners talk, and when you talk to people and you're excited that you have found something that will generate and benefit them. Okay, here's step number 1. You start your business. Of course, in any business, you require an account online. We are online, hybrid, online and offline. Offline because you will see me now, and online because the system is online. And when you provide all information that you need, your business support that you get and everything, and you sign it, the contract, that is how you start a business. Simple, very simple. Initially, they will need your date of birth, address, and social security and everything. That's it. You start your business. And second step, you create everything that you're using on a daily basis in your life. You create a list of it. List of sports nutrition, if you're going to, or anybody in your family is going to gym, right? Your body bath, everybody is using that on a daily basis, right? It never ends. Drinks, energy, non-energy drinks, hair care products, makeup, laundry, oral care, vitamins, anything that you're currently using, you write the list of it, so that then what happens? You can efficiently plan for your business. Then you establish a schedule for it. You say, in the system, it will give you the opportunity to schedule things on a daily basis. I need this thing on a monthly basis. Sorry, weekly is there too, but we'll go with monthly. I need this thing every month. Okay, I need it in January, I need it in February, I need it throughout until December, once you start your business. Of course, whenever this is March, in March you started, so you start from March. I need it in March, I need it in May, in June, in April, in May, June, July, August. I need in all these months this product. I need that product. I need the second product, first month, not the second month, third month. So you schedule your products when they should be shipped to you without your involvement. Easy. So you activated your business. Now, third, you generate customers. Yeah, you registered customers so that then they can buy it. So it's very easy. You understand what you have, right, in the list that you have. Do you think that around us everybody's using most of the things that you're using? Yeah, of course. Things that on a daily basis a family uses, other family also uses. Yes, some things might differ. Some people might go to gym, some people might not, and they get weight, but whatever, right? But if you're not going to gym, now there's a reason for you to go to gym, because you're generating income just to reroute your buying power. All right. So my total investment in this, it was a decade, about a decade, 8+ years, learning from 7 to 9 figure earners in the society, right? About 2 comma investments, if you understand what that means, right? Months of sleepless nights so that I can create this system for you and figure out a simple way that was a secret, and it will no longer be secret for you. Meet Abdel Nasir, medical lab technician by background, and for a large nonprofit organization. Lewell, his wife, full-time business owner and a housewife with 3 beautiful kids. Using the same system, they have created a local business with multiple sources of income. You want results? That is what it is. Okay. Again, who this is for, right? Um, this will work for anybody and everybody. This for people who are limited in time, limited in capital, limited in expertise. They're averse to risk and they don't have the business mindset. This is exactly for them. All right. What are we doing? Right? What are we doing? We are rerouting our buying expenses from all these areas. Yeah, these are our old way of doing it, right? We go to X brand and satisfy our needs. It's a genuine need that you need, right? Every day or every week you go and buy stuff from all these locations, and then who gets rich? They, of course, you're buying from them, so they get rich. And then what happens is you redirect your own purchase. Rather than going to them, now you're going to your own business, the one that you just established, and you're telling your business that I need this on a monthly basis, I need this on a quarterly basis, I need this on an annual basis. So what will give you? It will give you the profit back. You're paying today, you're paying your profit to somebody else. Tomorrow, once you establish your business, you'll pay the profit to yourself. That makes sense, right? You say, okay, you just showed us an example of Abdel Nasser. They have a lot of expenses, right? No, let's meet Vivian, a neurotechnologist, neurodiagnostic technologist, a single mom, and a resilient entrepreneur. We can testify that has achieved remarkable success on this platform. So it's not only for families, it's for singles too. Who here thinks that this is awesome, right? Secret number 1, turn your expenses into profit. How to turn expenses into profit? I just showed you. Start your business. We will give you the platform. Start your business. Have the list and put everything in schedule and start your business. Easy, right? Now, we covered rerouting expenses, how to turn everyday expenses into income streams. Now going towards second, generating loyal customers, how to effortlessly generate loyal customers, right? Step number one. In this, what are we doing is not using techniques, right? Because you can start your business, you can do anything that you want, but techniques are short-lived. We don't want to use them. Since everything is online, we use our all social media platforms. We can train you in all social media platforms, whatever you think is working for you. But I'll go you and show you one simple example that you can do. I can do. Anybody who can order online can do. Even you can't, we'll show you how to do it. So you have to generate a customer base for yourself. All right. That customer base is in WhatsApp. Let me show you in WhatsApp. What do? You go to establish a business WhatsApp account, which is for free. You click in that menu category and then click the catalog. You click add the item, and put your item in that and click share. Easy. That share would also go to your status, and it could also be boosted for $1 per day. Cool. $1 per day. Unheard of. Okay, we will show you how to do it. Now, step number 2. Again, principles only, no techniques, right? Principles only. We use law of value. Law of value states basically that over deliver to create loyalty, which means that whatever money you're receiving for a product, you have to give in return higher in value in return. What it will generate? It will generate loyalty, right? Now you did one, just like we talked about prototype, you did one, right? Now what will happen? That one person has connections with his surrounding, right? Environment. Whenever they talk about what you have done for them, they will talk about you. Why? Because you did a great job, right? So you over deliver. Now this leads to compensation. Of course, we don't want to be passive and we don't want to wait for that to come to fruition. We have a system that we can use in order to do the law of compensation, to implement the law of compensation, the principle that we are talking about, to have some sustainability in customer creation. And what is that? Very simple. Let's implement law of compensation in 4 clicks. All right. We have our platform that will give you the ability to generate a funnel. We have already the funnel we will share with you. So click the side, have the specific funnel, click that, and then there you go. You have a funnel that has your product in it, right? And then propagate that the way that I'm doing, the way that we are doing, the team is doing. There you go. You get law of compensation. You reach to 1 to 100. The first time I heard this was from Russell Brunson, and he says 1 to many presentations. This is exactly 1 to many, hundreds of people, one person talking to many people, rather than doing 1-to-1. All right. Step number 3: every transaction, right? Every transaction that we are doing, from above the law of value, law of compensation, everything that we are doing, it has to create influence. And the influence is not created if you don't keep other people's interest before your interest, right? Your interest has to be before my interest, before I gain any profit out of it or gain any benefit out of it. And your interest is important for people who are over delivering to you. Exactly same thing. Your customers' interest has to be before your interest, so that then they gain what they gain, and secondarily, you get what you get. That is law of influence. You created influence, and now you create trust. How to create trust is be authentic. Be yourself. I'm not impressing today, impressing you. I'm being myself. I want to serve you, and I will give you what I have established for about a decade, right? Law of authenticity. I told you my story, how it went, right? The law that is there, and my personality together, it will create trust. Once that happens, what we used to do, we used to purchase X amount of stuff, right, from X brand, and then use it and finish it. What do? Go back and buy it. And that's how we have created our habits of clinging to a specific brand because we liked it, or because it's readily available, or because it's price related, right? So what we do is we do the circle, go back again, right? Go back again and buy it, and it never ends. But the main problem is generating asset for somebody else. It's not doing anything. Just like the example I gave you about our friend who was 18 years spending, and people like yourself will be spending for years but not gaining anything out of it. Now you have an opportunity so that you can do what? A new way, right? A new way is purchase the products from your own business save, earn on things that you're buying, right? And turning your expenses, what do? You turn your expenses into income. Now, once you turn your expenses into income, what does it mean? You have created an asset for yourself. That is, you give it again back, right? So that is the new way of living, and that is Quantum X. Okay, here's Amel Alvini, a single mom and dedicated public health nurse. Her passion, resilience, and commitment to creating financial choices have led to remarkable success, inspiring others to pursue their entrepreneurial dreams. She used the same platform, same business, and generated very fast income in a matter of a year and a half, and stabilized it. You want to be next? Let's start. So, secret number 2, how to effortlessly attract loyal customers. We just finished that, talking about it. So we have covered rerouting expenses, how to turn everyday expenses into income, how to create loyal customers, how to effortlessly attract loyal customers. Sustainable business is the next that we are going to talk about. Sustainable business, how to build a legacy business starting in 30 days. All right, the first step that you do is clarify, because today's distractions have swayed us from things that we should be doing for ourselves. So you clarify things that are important. This is the wheel of life. What you do is you clarify your goals from spirituality, family, health, finance, business, everything. 1-year goal, 3-year goals, 5 and 10-year goals, so that you're shooting for something, right? There's a quote says, if you don't shoot, yeah, even if you shoot, there is no goal, you're not shooting nothing. So you're 100% of the shoots or shots will be missed if you don't have a goal. But if you have a goal, some will stick, right? So you establish these goals in multiple areas so that then you're hitting those goals, to be clarifying, to be clear about where are you going. Now, next thing is scale that business. The business that you established, the business you started, you created customer, and that becomes what? A system. You generated the systems that you're generating income on a timely basis. You're rerouting your own expenses. You're generating new customers, and it's ongoing. It's ongoing. So what you do is you've created a prototype. Now that prototype has to become second, third, fourth, fifth, 100th business. How to do that is use what we have exactly for you. You duplicate the funnel that we have, or funnels that we have for you, and you create, use the done for you automated system so that you can reach to local, national, and international markets. That is done for you business. Exactly same thing that we showed you. We have the funnel. You click on that. You click whichever funnel that you want, and there you go. In just 30 days. I mean, you can do it first day. So, step number 3, legacy business. Contribute to others by using social media. Yeah. By using the funnels that we have created and using social media so that you can propagate it. Easy. Yeah. Step number 1, number 2, and number 3. Easy. Now, what are you doing in step number 3 is the law of receptivity. Yeah. Law of receptivity is saying that if you implement the law of value, law of compensation, law of influence, and law of authenticity, if you're authentic, if you created influence, right, trust and influence, and you created multiple times that, and then you created each one of them with the highest value that you can give, over deliver, then what will happen is the law of receptivity will kick in, which means if you want it or don't want it, you will become successful because you have done your job. That is how you establish a business that is legacy business. You click the link that we have, how to propagate it. Click the link, you click the specific one, and you just share it. Easy, right? Click the share button, you'll share it. Very easy systems that we have created for you in double click, 3 clicks, or 4 clicks. Now, Tanmay, an IT and consultant, and Rashmi is a full-time business owner. They have built the largest and most rapidly growing business, reaching across the United States, Canada, India, and Singapore. Their vision, dedication, and leadership have driven incredible growth, creating an opportunity for and empowering entrepreneurs on a global scale using the same platform that we are talking about. Yeah, first rerouting your own buying power and reroute other people's buying power to your business, and then collectively reroute everybody's buying power to everybody, so that then everybody benefits, the whole society benefits from each other, rather than giving it to 1 or 2 and 10 specific 1%ers. You like that? That is how we do it. So the craft of transformation is hybrid business, in person as well as online, so that you can benefit from both sides. We completed our 3 secrets of rerouting expenses, how to turn expenses, everyday expenses, into income streams, loyal customers, how to effortlessly attract loyal customers, sustainable business, how to create a legacy business that lasts for generations. Now, if you follow QX, do you think that if I'm achieving, or we are achieving success, you can achieve success too? If you follow what we say or we do, of course. And that's called duplication, the power of duplication. If you just do these 3 secrets, do you think that if you could have success, you could become successful too, turning your expenses into profitable business? The answer is yes. Okay, no extra headaches. We will give you the platform that does the high quality products. Website is taken care of for you, secure POS, state-of-the-art technology, built by 2 giants. Yeah, business tools and education is there. You have business material, training videos, presentations, videos that you need, for propagation. Compensation plan is the best. Highest profit margin, that is for you and for your customers, the highest quality. Product fulfillment is done. It's not on you. Shipment is done for you. Customer service is done for you 24/7. You're sleeping and somebody's answering the calls for you. The return processing of the product is done for you. 180-day customer satisfaction guarantee on each and every product that you sell. What else a business owner wants? A bigger business owner wants. That is, mic drop for me. Do you feel like that? When I reach here, people ask you, it's too much information. It's very simple. Yes, we talked about a lot of other things. That's why it's that way. Let me ask you a question. Yes, it feels that way, but I have a very special offer for you. Will you give me the permission to offer what I have for you, so that this type of situation becomes resolved and you have a little bit peace and calm, right? I'll give you everything that you need. Basically, this will transform you and your life, and you can buy your life back. A very special offer, right? The value that we have put on what we have created is $48,236. But since you're here and you're watching this, and I'll give you in a short while all the links and everything that you can go and schedule an appointment with us, so that then we can talk about it further, ins and outs of it, and start your business in 20 minutes. I'm telling you. That's why we're not asking this from you. I'm going to ask you to take care of $997 rerouting your buying power, and propagating your own business. I don't need money from you. I'll give you everything that we have. That's called over deliverance. It has never happened in the history that people create something and they give it to you for free. Why we are doing it? Because we know success is not alone. We want you to become successful. If you're successful, we are automatically successful here and hereafter. That is the whole deal. So whoever you are, by now you might know I'm a Muslim, but whoever you are, we are open to anybody and everybody. We will give you the system that we have. Now, what are you going to get? In $997, you'll get Entrepreneur Success Operating System. We call it ESOS, and Elite Mentorship and Mastery Framework that will help you build the same operating system that we give you, and multi-stream revenue activation system where you will make it automatic. So step number 1, ESOS. Step number 2, Elite Mentorship Mastery Framework. And step number 3, put all together in one system so that it can generate revenue for you automatically. That is what QX is all about. And you will be able to get rid of the back and front end websites. There's no need for that. There's no need for point of sale system, no need for manufacturing products, no need for product analysis. Everything is done for you by 1,000 plus scientists. No need for that. Product development, shipment, and fulfillment is done for you. No issue. Customer service is taken care of for you. Business and product insurance is not on you. No liability, and a lot more that a bigger business needs, and it is already generated for you. What else do you want to become successful? Yeah, I don't want to go there, but who is this for? This is for ambitious people who have willingness to do something. They have internal desire. Even if we are giving you this free, but you have to have the ability or internal desire to do something about it. People who have limited time, expertise, and capital. This is for them. At the same time, it's very important for you to know who is it not for. It's not for people who are, thinkers of getting quick rich. Sorry for that. This is quantum X, but after the effort, you'll get the quantum X. All right. People who are skeptics of businesses, people who are unwilling to do professional development, people who are looking for traditional employment. We don't have jobs. Sorry, we don't maintain jobs or employees. If you don't want to be employees, or you don't want to be employees, you don't have any rights to employ others, right? People who are influenced by other people's opinions, and they're not owners of their own life. This is not for them. So let's go and talk about Entrepreneur Success Operating System. Let's talk about that. We have backbone of the business that have all things that you need. We have the tools that you need, and we have the products that you need. Backbone, tools, and products. So the business platform suite, business growth package, and total wellness and performance, everything inside one that we call ESOS, right? Entrepreneur Success Operating System. So business platform suite, it is, $7.7 billion company globally. So the moment you start your business, you are able to do business in 109 countries and territories with the highest, quality product that you have. It has shared, since its inception, 1959, $70 billion to people who are a part of the business. That includes me, not you. But soon, after starting a business, you will benefit from that. 180 days satisfaction guarantee, and a lot more benefits that you get. What will you be able to do it? Through the system that we give you, you will get more confidence because you have the products and everything that is, high quality, high, ready instantly. You will begin to have momentum. You will have consistency and predictability about the business and the product. We used to have products. One of them, you have to wait for products for months before it arrives your warehouse, let alone your customer's warehouse. And if you give it to FBA system, then they will charge you 87% of the product profit. Yeah, this is not one of those. So professional positioning, you are professionally positioned and ready from the get-go from when you start your business. You will be able to replace through the system the technology used and systems that you pay a lot of money to create. You will be able to replace operation and logistics. You don't need that. You will be able to replace the customer service experience and support that your customers need. Everything in one system. What are you going to get is the business platform suite that is valued $3,500. I'll value that every day, $3,500. Now, business growth package. Everything inside is 3 business mindset books that you'll start mastering the business, and start the business mindset is very important. Then timeless mastery of the productivity. You have to have productivity plan, and we have the template for you, so that then you can put your timings, and we can help you be productive, be more productive. One of the issues that people have, they're very much distracted in these days. Complete social media growth strategy. We will strategize everything for you for a year, so that then you don't struggle and everything is in order. Social media accounts and setups and optimization guide that you will not finish most of the trainings, because it's a lot, and you will gain confidence because now you have everything that you need. Sales and marketing script that we are using will give it to you. You're going to get business growth package. You're going to get business platform suite. Business growth package is valued as $1,000 that we have created for you, made it easy so you can start. In total, it is valued at $5,680. Total wellness and performance package, the second thing in the package. So products that you can count on, products that have 180 days satisfaction guarantee. All right. Everything inside is your foundational daily nutrition products, your energy and performance products, oral and personal care products, skin and appearance grooming products, home environment and essential products for cleaning. That is entrepreneur success operating system, the backbone of the business, tools that you need in order to propagate the products that you will get. ESOS, or electronic success, no, entrepreneur success operating system. This comes from a question that somebody asked, what does E mean? And we said electronic and laughed at it. But now it is entrepreneur success operating system. Business support and growth package valued at $3,500. Business growth package valued at $1,180. Total wellness and performance package valued at $1,000. In total, $5,680. Yeah. What else? You don't need to have inventory. It has been taken care of, and it will be updated automatically. You don't need to worry about research and development. It's done automatically for you every 6 months, 3 months, 4 months. You will see new products coming in and discontinuing other products. So you'll be on top. Don't worry about overhead expenses, because there are no charges about that. Yeah, about this, all the platform. Entrepreneur success operating system is that. Now, moving forward to the next one, elite mentorship and mastery framework. What is it? It is coaching and mentorship. It has web apps and applications and business conferences and things that you need. A business owner needs an environment to grow and become successful. Everything inside is mastermind, alliance, access. You have 48 annual training sessions. You have 52 weekly leadership sessions. You have one-on-one support. You have 12 months of business building seminars, 12 major conferences around US and internationally if your business owners are there, and more. So a complete system that you can benefit your business owners, or business partners can benefit your other businesses exactly same thing, same information that you have, we have, you will have, and you have, your business partners will have, so that everything is streamlined. What are you going to get again? Entrepreneur Success Operating System, Executive Leadership Platform. The operating system is $55,680, and executive leadership system is valued as 2,500. In total, you're gaining $13,860 in value. What does entrepreneur success operating system has? Business support growth, business growth package, and total wellness and performance package is a part of the operating system. Yeah. Now, if you're thinking that this is for elite, wait when we talk to you about Mr. Ali and Makka Kashan. The journey is true testament of from rags to riches. Through unwavering dedication of this family, their strategic vision, they've built thriving business using the same system, and they've defied expectations and created financial choices, inspiring countless others to pursue their own transformation. While we are at this one, many people will think that, oh, this is not for us. Especially immigrants and non-immigrants too. They think that, I'm immigrant, this might not be for you. This is for everyone. Initially, this family was told that, this is not for your society or for your community, but they said, no, if it is for you, then it's for me, and then if it is for them, then it's for us. So this system is available to help anybody and everybody, and to become successful if there is desire to become successful. Entrepreneur Success Operating System is in in three parts. Again, Entrepreneur Success Operating System, elite mentorship and mastery framework, multiple source or stream revenue generation system, which we will be talking next. This is Entrepreneur Success Accelerator System. Perfect Sales and Workshop is a part of the accelerator system, which is what we are talking about. Once you start business, some people might think, okay, I'm not a salesperson. You don't need to be a salesperson. We'll give you a mindset business training, so that you understand that everything inside business, there are a lot of things that are involved, but you will get very calculated way of presenting what you have to generate, to be able to solve other people's problems. Learn the full scale of psychology of sales, not becoming a salesperson, but becoming a problem solver for others. The mindset behind sales, the perfect sales process. There's a process for it, process that works. Breeding and opening of the conversation in any time. Fact finding. Why people are averse to sales is actually not being able to understand how to do it. Is easy. Finding a fact finding. You have to find the problem before you offer your solution. Demonstration and presentation of how to do that, and closing with confidence, how you can benefit others with confidence, and follow-up system that can convert automatically. Now, chemical engineer and nurse. When I come to this part, I present this multiple times, but this couple have dedicated their life to leadership and to be able to help other people generate income. That includes me. People think, well, I'm a professional. I'm not a business owner or business minded. What does a chemical engineer do with business? What a doctor do with business? What a nurse would do with business? These are concerned individuals for their own families, that the system that has been created is not working for them. So they try to find other systems, which they find the right one, and this is how they accomplish it. If you have goals in life that can help, can hinder, or can wake you up at night, can hinder the sleep, and always you're worried about, this is where you should come and learn how to do business. So what are you going to get in Perfect Sales Workshop? That is that is valued in $8,352 if you're spending that much money to gain this specific one. And you have learned it, we will train you for free. Perfect marketing workshop. Now after that, you need you know how to sell. Now how to propagate, how to sell is two different things. So you have to market what you have. Everything inside the marketing, perfect marketing training is mastering the modern marketing that can create reach, trust, and conversations and conversions. Building a magnetic brand message, content strategy, distribution, organic online and offline, as well as paid and non-paid, conversion frameworks, scaling your marketing channels. How to do all of it is our responsibility to train. Now that brings to me to Mandar and Lina, who Mandar is an IT manager and Lina is former QA manager. Their vision, dedication, and leadership have fueled remarkable growth, creating opportunities and empowering entrepreneurs. When they started the business, Mandar said that I'm engineer. So engineers, when they're introverts, when they talk, they talk their looking at their own shoes and talk to other people. But they say if they said if they're talking to somebody else, that means that they gain a little bit of confidence. That means that they're looking at other people's shoes and talking to them. But now he's the biggest leader in the industry, and he says that was his beginning or start. If you have such challenge, the system is created to help you become somebody that you have to be, right? You should be. You become, the process will help you become somebody that you desire and you should be for the society. We have what you're going to get in this perfect sales workshop, and you're getting perfect marketing workshop. Each one of them is valued at $8,352. The total value is $16,704. Can you imagine? We spent this money so that we can gain the knowledge. So now we are teaching you for free. Perfect leadership. Now, once you understand, okay, sales, and you propagated it, then now your businesses are multiplying. Once your businesses are multiplying, this is where you need leadership training. So why not take it in the beginning? So everything inside is becoming a leader to build teams, build long-term momentum. There are leadership triads. They're identifying your leadership goals and navigating decision-making, developing self-awareness, leading by example, influencing others with integrity, leadership communication and framework, aligning and guiding teams, crafting a leadership implementation plan is what this will result in. Now, what are you going to get? You're going to get perfect sales workshop, $8,352. Perfect marketing workshop, $8,352. Perfect leadership workshop, $8,352. All together is $25,056. That is the value that that is over deliverance. Okay. Now, once you perfected everything, you also want to be doing what we do, right? I'm presenting the presentation, and we will show you how to do the webinars. And we will take you through one funnel, creating a presentation, and creating an offer, and using one source so that then you can reach others. What you will be able to do, learn how to build a presentation and offer that sells, which means one funnel, one message, one offer, and one traffic source. Creating funnel that converts, building a powerful sales presentation, and crafting an irresistible offer, and perfect webinar structure, driving the right traffic into your system. Now, let's meet Sajid and Sushma, former IT consultants that have transformed their journey into an extraordinary success story. Through determination and strategic growth, they have surpassed expectations, defied odds, and building a thriving business that continues to inspire and empower others. That is what is waiting for you too. So Entrepreneur Success Accelerator is perfect sales workshop, perfect marketing workshop, perfect leadership workshop, and perfect webinar workshop. That is valued as $5,000. In total, is valued at $30,056. After 8 years of hard work and difficult path that we took, we discovered this. How many of you want it free? The easy way, right? Not spending anything, not spending time, you get it for free. That is view of what you're getting, right? Entrepreneur Success Operating System, Executive Leadership Platform, and Entrepreneur Success Accelerator. This is all about QX. So we Entrepreneur Success Operating System, Elite Mentorship and Mastery Framework, and Multi-Stream Revenue Activation System will lead to Quantum X. You're going to get Entrepreneur Success Operating System, that is business support and growth package, business growth resource package, business wellness and performance package. You will get Entrepreneur Success Accelerator, that is $30,056 valued, and Entrepreneur Success Operating System $5,680 as a value. In Entrepreneur Success Accelerator, you will get Perfect Sales Workshop $8,352, Perfect Marketing Workshop $8,352, Perfect Leadership Workshop $8,352, and Perfect Webinar Workshop, that is $5,000 valued, and Executive Leadership Platform, that is $2,500 as in value, in total for a $48,336. If all this did for you was enable to you to turn your expenses to profit, would it be worth it? Ask yourself. If all this did for you was enable you to model the success blueprint and create automatic system of your own, would it be worth it? Right? Ask yourself this question. If it enabled you to start multiple streams of income by replacing your household expenses in 30 days, would it be worth it? Raise your hand, type, tell us, what do you think? Now, once I saw the business, I had two choices. The option one was continue doing what I was doing, struggling in 4 businesses and 1 job, basically doing nothing, that stayed where I was in life, right? Stuck. And second option was start a business, use all-inclusive systems, and get help when I need it the most, and make it happen. Guess what I chose? Option 2, of course. What is peace of mind worth to you? One of our recent successes is this lady, Anna, who's still in ESL school. Using the same system, she managed to make $4,500 revenue in her first month, just running her own business over the weekends, not even during the days. How much would you pay for peace of mind? Which you're already paying, by the way. What's your life worth to you? If you were to get and do what is necessary to buy your life back, how much would you buy it? How much would you pay for it to get it? That is a question for you to answer. The QX system is priced at $48,236. That is the true value, and more than that, because the effort has been put together to put it together, right? That is what is QX all about. This isn't a cost that you will be spending. This is a best investment in your life. The business platform and tools that you need is a turnkey business. In marketing and sales, QX system will be helping you to develop your brand. And mentorship platform, and tools, that is investment in your future. Now you can see why it's a good deal at $48,236. Yeah? What do you think? Is it a good deal? Of course, right? Now, for general public, that was what? $48,236. But now for you, I'm going to ask you $997 to spend it in your own business. Don't give it to us. Yeah. Scan the QR code now you see appearing on your screen. Scan it and go through my 5 minutes. I have summarized this in 5 minutes. Go through that 5-minute video and then schedule your call so that then we can talk about your success, right? Then we can talk about your success. All right. Now, the best thing you can do is get started now, because today is $997. You'll get already the resources that are there. The empowerment to transform you is there. The cutting edge skills that you need to become successful is there. So now, using the QR codes on the screen, I have it here too. You can go online as well to the system and access it there. You had some challenge, you picture of this and then do it later if you don't have time now. All right, why this price is good price? Now you have two options, as I said. This price, good price, because it will give you what you need. Your first option is to continue doing what you're doing, basically do nothing, and stay where you are in life. Stuck, non-stuck, I have no idea. But stay where you are, right? Second option is start business using all-inclusive systems and get our help to get you what you want. Now, people will say, what if I fail? Well, we know what works and what we are doing, right? Provided that you do what we teach you, that is the claim that we are telling you. So we have 30-day guarantee. If nothing happened, you can take your money back. Of course, you're not paying it to us, but you're paying it to the platform and buying the things that are necessary for that. For your business, you can get your refund easily. Again, what are you getting? Entrepreneur Success Operating System. 3 things involved altogether is $5,680 of value. The Entrepreneur Success Accelerator system that is teaching you sales, marketing, leadership, and webinar. That is $30,056 value. And Executive Leadership Platform, that is $500 as a value. So you are buying actually $48,236 by $997. Can you imagine that? The real question is, you might be thinking, will it work for me? Of course, because we know that it has worked for hundreds and it will work for you. Now it has got better with QX system, so that then you can generate and let it run by itself. So let me give you a bonus. First 15 people who will start today, I will give you a sustainable success executive coaching. What it means that you will be getting coaching one-on-one by me. The 15 first people who will sign up now and sign up and start their business, you will get weekly one-on-one alignment and growth coaching. You'll get the business planning, strategic business planning on all firms. Of course, we do have team will help you, but this is me specifically cutting time for you so that you can become successful. Wisdom-based coaching for maximum results and more. And the questions that you have specifically tailored so that we can help you become successful. Again, Entrepreneur Success Operating System, $5,680. Entrepreneur Success Accelerator, $30,056 of value. Executive Leadership Platform is $2,500 value. And now I added 10,000 more, that becomes 58,000, right? Sustainable Success Executive Coaching, that becomes 48,236 before. Now it will become $58,236. Now, you know what you need to do. Just scan the code. You have 3 areas. You have it on top here on the picture. You have down below a QR code, and you have it on the screen. So if you go there, you will see a video, 5-minute video that explains the whole thing again. Very simple. And then after that, you have a calendar that you can book a time with us, and let's talk about business so that we can start helping you become successful, right? Let me share some questions that that have been prepared for you. Most probably, you will also feel the way that others are feeling, and we can go and tackle those questions, okay? All right, while you're going there and setting up your appointment, I am going to get to that specific slide so that then I can share the questions that have been posed, so that you can get a little bit more clarity on that. Here you go. Okay, the first question. Is it a solo business or can I involve my family? Definitely you can involve your family, because I have involved my family. And as I said, we started business together with my wife, and you saw many of the examples I gave you were families, and many were single. If you want to involve your family, your kids, your family, does not matter. It's even better, because that is what we want you to progress one way. Your family, your wife or kids are going somewhere else, and everybody's having their own goals and dreams. You put all goals and dreams together, and let's move forward ahead, so that then you can achieve your desires and efforts that you have already put in those areas. Okay. Next question. Okay, what if I fail? We have, well, that's a fear. That's a fear that you have, and I had it too. Everybody has it. Anything that you start new, that is a good question to ask. What if I fail? You should have plan B. Plan B is you will not fail. Plan B, we have already made it for you. Your entrepreneur success accelerator system will prepare you, from skills point of view, that you will not fail. We would not start you to become a failure. The entrepreneur success operating system is there for you to guarantee that you have everything that you need as a for bigger businesses. And the success accelerator is going to teach you how to do it, and the executive platform that are there, and I as a bonus that will be there, so that then we can teach you how to run a bigger business. So there's no chance of failure. Just let's say all this entrepreneur success operating system failed on you, the success accelerator failed on you, the leadership platform failed on you, and I failed you, right, with my one-on-one coaching. Everything failed you. That's true, which is not. It will not. One or the other will start working, right? And all of them together will work perfect. Then what? Then you have 30 days satisfaction guarantee. Get your money back. Easy. I have tried other businesses. What is the difference here? Well, I just explained. I'm glad that this comes right after this question. You're right. Most businesses have the first thing, which is entrepreneur success operating system. They will give you what will make you or help you become successful. They have the business platform. They have everything that you need. They have the products. They have everything. But what they don't have is the business accelerator, success accelerator. They don't train you, organizedly in a framework that what works currently. Remember, I gave you the example of the business that was stuck in 27 years. They were stuck in 3 million cap, and they couldn't go beyond that. In 6 years, when they started using these 3 and 4 systems that I told you, and we will be teaching you, they made it in 6 years from 3 million to 700 million. Now, I'm not taking, don't take me wrong. I'm not giving you the perception of you can make that too. No, for 27 years, that business had everything that they needed, 100% complete system. But they did not have the success accelerator system that we are talking about. Once they put together that one, then it exploded and it won 700 million. Does that mean that you will go there? We want you to go there, of course, but it takes time to establish the operating system, to establish all the prototype, or to establish everything. Then you'll that quantum jump, right? But at the same time, when you have all these three things together, it's already a quantum jump. It's already a quantum jump. Okay. All right. How can I develop long-term vision? Okay, one of the benefits of the executive leadership platform is it will help you be with successful people, an alignment with people who are very successful in life and in business. So you will get the ideas, daily. You will expand your vision and your understanding about what's going on and how you can benefit yourself. So that is, if you don't have, right. I don't know a lot of people. Okay, can I? Yeah, I give you an example of myself. Right, we have for the same reason we have that entrepreneur accelerator, so that then you can benefit from webinar work that we have done, and you can benefit from what works for us and what has worked for many hundred people, and you reach out to thousands of people. In fact, let me give you an example. When Russell Branson says that the first thing you do in your social media is cut off everybody that you know, from family and everybody. Of course, I'm not saying that, but that's what my mentor said. Cut off everybody, because they're the most negative people in life that you can find. Somehow they don't want people to. They don't want, or you don't want your own family members to become successful. I don't know. Some families are very good. They bond together, they work together, so they become successful. But some families are like that. They don't want to see somebody's success more than their own success. They want to be successful more than you. That's nature for dominance. Everybody wants dominance. So to answer that question, right? You can use our systems and propagate it throughout the nation, locally, nationally, and internationally. You don't need people to know. I know you, or you know people. Along the process, along the way, you will know people, no problem. This is the first time I'm coming across this. Is this legit? Well, that's a great question. You might have come across this for the first time, but it doesn't mean that this was non-existent. And this was existent, but you have come across it now. So that means that you haven't missed the boat. And this is the right time to start for you. That's also one of the reasons that we don't want you to start immediately. We want you to get in touch with us and solve all the questions that you have and all the confusions that you might have from before, right? So that then we can show you around things. This is first time, yeah. I'm not techie. Can I participate? Okay, that's a wonderful question. I get that question often. While we show you all these things, we will teach you how this is done. But can you buy stuff, right? You're buying stuff from online, from Amazon, from this part, that part. About 34 or 40 something % of the society is buying things online. So if you can do that, that's perfect. You don't need expertise in tech. This is only for some people or anyone. Well, this is for everyone, unless you don't want it. This is for everyone, but this is especially for people who have internal desire to become successful. They have goals in life. They have something extra that they want to shoot for. Not a general perception of, oh, I'm independent on myself and that's it. If you are that, this is not for you. But if you are achiever, A game player, then this is for you. And you're welcome. All right. So that is what I had for you. Now, welcome back. Yeah. At the same time, you can go back right to this spot. So All right. Let me change this. You can get rid of this one, and we can. There you go. Now it's clear. Okay, well, while we are talking here, and I think that we have only 2 minutes to wrap up this program. You have QR code on your side, so that then you can schedule a time for us. Go and watch 5 minute video. This will be a complete, breakdown of everything in 5 minutes, and I will clarify everything that we have shared with you in some minutes here, so an hour or so. So an hour and 45 minutes. You can go there and set up your appointment, and let's talk. Let's talk, so that then we can show you how this is done and how you can benefit from your own expenses. Until our next meet, you have a wonderful day. I will keep this still on for you who have not taken pictures and who have not used the QR code. I'll keep it on for a couple of minutes, and then you're good to go. You guys have a wonderful time until we see you next.